like twice somehow for 2 of my playthroughs, which was not good.
That's not great.
Yeah, I definitely remember like my save just being completely eaten and just gone when I reloaded the game a couple of times, and I don't even know why.
Or if I manage to make it to the end of this session without, having that happen, I might back up my save up to PS Plus just in case. Given this one's going relatively well. Like, the annoying thing is, like, apart from the avatar progress stuff, that things are progressing relatively well in the geoscape as well. Like, I have all the rooms cleared in the Avenger. I've got a double Scilab working away making side troopers. I've got like 10 resistance contacts. I've got 10 possible resistance contacts. I've got like 6 just now. I've found the assassins. I have the assassin's chosen stronghold mission available, which I was going to go and do when I had to go to a facility. So
yeah,
like things are going well. It's just potentially losing the game.
Just the doomsday clock is a bit higher than you want, really.
Yeah, like the worst part is like I had an option to send a covert action to reduce the avatar clock, but the avatar clock was only on 9, and I was like, yeah, it's on 9, that's fine. I'll have plenty of time to go and get to a facility by the time that ticks up. And I sent my guys off to go and get the last chosen mission available, and then it's like, yep, 3 facilities. It's like, oh god damn it.
Yeah, like the mission you're doing now will probably reduce it by like 4 or 5 blocks at least, because
3. This facility has 3.
I am at your service.
Yeah, you got like an alien ruler there as well that you'd probably be able to kill.
The alien rulers reduce the avatar clock as well?
I think they do. Like, I might be wrong. I can't remember now.
I'm not sure, but I don't remember ever reducing it with those. But it has been a while since I played with the alien ruler at all.
Alright, I'll go.
I just remember like the first one you do can usually reduce it a lot because there's a lot of different things that will reduce it. Like if you've done stuff like Skulljet Codex or whatever.
I haven't Skulljet to Codex yet, no, because I haven't done the encryption research yet to be able to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Like I've really been letting the story stuff slip because I've been working on. I had a whole bunch of breakthrough projects for stuff like +1 damage to my weapons for various people. So like the story progress research has been way behind.
Oh yeah, fair enough. But
Like I've been playing for the long game, well, so. And then my mid game is suffering because of it.
I will go.
Where's all the Batmans at? This is where.
No place for you to go
now. Well, that's a ruler, alright. That is... Oh, I saw him for half a second. I think it's a Snake King.
Ah, nice.
Geez, that's actually a pretty good chance for you to hit, Joe, from like 6 miles away. Hitting that turret for 68% damage. Right, if we try and get you guys on the roof... Can you get to the roof of the gas station at all? No, you can't. But you have a grappling hook, so you could get up on that roof. That will probably be far enough that they can't see you visually, but give you a better chance to hit.
Deploying grapple.
Yeah, 86%. That's a good chance to hit. Take a shot, Joe. I'm really glad I gave you AP rounds, Joe, because these super heavy turrets have got 4 goddamn armor.
Yeah, man, turrets are ridiculous. Okay.
Whatever you say.
Ah, bonfire.
Right, lads, we have no time limit for this mission, so we're just going to chill back here at the landing zone. We're going to overwatch in case anything even thinks about approaching a position, and Joe is going to kill that turret first, and then we're going to move up, find the Snake King, and shoot him from 6 miles away.
This is a good plan.
It's been so long since I've played with the alien rulers, Joe, I legitimately can't remember how the mechanics work, but I think anything that is a free action, they can't react to. So like lightning hands or the the axe throw
Yeah.
and stuff like that, they can't react to that.
There's an alien patrol nearby.
I think that sounds right.
Yeah, it's a Snake King. He's got 2 armor, and he's got a lot of health, Joe.
Believe this would be subject to gamma. Created a fighter
Yeah, dude.
team.
They
Just
really
what
do.
we needed.
Because remember, they can still escape. Like,
Oh yeah,
as
they can
before.
totally run away. Not too worried about that. Like the main thing is that I'm not too worried about killing him. I just want him to piss off, so I can not
Yeah.
fail this mission.
So if you have me enough shots, you'll probably leave.
Jesus, get so much health. 82% chance to hit for Joe. Okay, take it, Joe.
Let's do it.
Oh, you crit him as well, Joe.
Hell yeah.
That's a good start.
We've got a chance to take this thing down once and for all, Commander. Let's get it done.
Okay, so only Joe can see it. No one else can see it. That's fine.
That's not so good.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he doesn't know where we are because we're so far away from him, I think. So we should be
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Like, no one has vision on him to shoot at him. So that means that he doesn't have vision on us to shoot at us. That's how that works, right?
Yes, definitely.
So we can just overwatch, and if he runs towards us, we'll shoot him more. If he doesn't, then that's fine. You've got the thing we have armor piercing with Needle has armor piercing. Okay, so you can take out that turret and you won't be seen, so that's fine.
Oh, this one's country type. Well, not complaining.
Yep, Snake is just sitting still. I am perfectly okay with that.
That's good.
He's in cover now though, so he's harder to hit. I could move the Reaper and try to blow up his cover with a Claymore, but I don't think that'd work very well. I could Claymore that pod instead, because that pod's going to come around the corner and be a nuisance. Yeah, let's Claymore the pods, because the pod's going to come around the corner in a minute and get in the way.
Now we wait. I'll need more ammo soon.
So it's activated that pod, and they've charged towards us. That's fine. Okay, so Joe can lightning hands the mech. Ah,
Not good.
92% chance to miss, Joe. 92% hit chance, Joe.
Oh. Great.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, well, now you got lightning hands as well. And take that mech out of the game.
Did you see that one?
So that leaves a shield bearer and a priest still inside the building. So we don't have eyes on it anymore. Manatee can move around.
All right, I'll go.
And Piper can leave both of them.
Grenade!
rid of the cover. Kill the shield bearer just because of the fact that the priest will probably sustain it.
It's down.
I don't like shield bearers.
Ah, that's a shame. You know what, Joe? Yeah, keep shooting at the Viking. 50% chance of hit isn't great, but you know, if you keep taking enough of them. Yeah, he's putting one of the guys in stasis. Oh no. Also, sad face. My Reaper just killed or shot the shield bearer, or the shield bearer, sorry, the priest. The priest sustained, yeah. And then the Reaper got revealed, and then the king is now active.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep.
Repositioning.
Plasma grenade and get rid of his armor. Okay, so he's made a gate. That means he's running away, right?
Yes, yeah, he's running away on the next
That's
action.
fine. I am absolutely okay with that. You go ahead and get out of here, buddy. Because I've hit him really, really hard, so whenever he turns up next time, I'll be running over him.
Yes, definitely.
Scanning. It is clear.
I got him down to about a quarter of his health, which isn't too bad considering that, you know, we weren't focusing fire on him and nothing else.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. Still haven't got that trick with killing the ruler as it escapes. It's annoying.
I was really lucky, Joe, and I managed to get that the very first time that I. Oh, skill point, nice. The very first time I met one.
Oh, nice, nice.
Because when I was doing the nest mission that introduces them, Bradford had Blade Master, and Bradford was able to get between it and the portal. So.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I saved the game at the start of the turn and then just fiddled around with it until I got a setup where I was able to get everyone to murder him.
That makes sense.
Hang on, alien facility, we have to plan X4 to destroy it and then extract? We don't kill all the people here?
No, you have to, yeah, you always have to extract when you set the explosives.
I go where I'm needed.
-15, you're near the target position.
That means we can start moving everyone up then and get everyone out.
Good to go.
Because my Reaper's already in position to plant. Planting breaks concealment, doesn't it?
No,
Yes.
worth it.
Yes.
Rolling out.
Location confirmed.
Yeah, superior hair trigger. Nice.
Got it covered.
Maybe we'll get out of this before everyone gets too tired. I can't remember, when you call in a Sky Ranger, does it come in instantly or do you have to wait for it to arrive?
It's instant. I'm pretty sure. Like as soon as the landing zone is there, is when you can get mans into it and be back.
Cool. So I want to say there was at least one kind of mission where it was like
As you order, Commander.
that you had to wait a couple of turns for the Sky Ranger to arrive or something.
I think that's like a special thing.
Moving as ordered.
Okay, so there's another heavy mag and there's a soldier over there. What we can do is we can get everyone together over here.
Location
And
confirmed.
as soon as the Reaper has planted it, we can put the extraction zone down here and she can dash out. And everyone can get home.
Back online. Seems doable.
I hope it's worth it. Ready to engage. I will not waver. Moving out. It's killing time.
Man, I don't like this area. I just got it.
I will reposition. My watch begins.
So we get one more turn for her. Get two snipers up here to provide overwatch in case those guys come around the corner.
Scanning.
Moving to Overwatch. I'm going.
Oh, okay.
Heading to that location. Moving to Overwatch. I stand ready. Scanning.
You guys stay on overwatch in case that pod patrol into us. Next turn, Sonya puts the charges down, put the extract down, and we get out. Yeah, the pod patrol into us. Oh, and there goes one half of it.
One down, thousands to go.
Guess I just leave the advancing net. Doesn't have line of sight on any of us. Good hit.
Oh jeez. No. God
But
damn.
he's not on Overwatch, right? He's not on Overwatch. And we can get to that tree. Can everyone get to that tree? Yeah, everyone can get to the tree. Alright.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges are armed. Move to the extraction point for immediate evac.
Would you believe that? Well, because she's not in shadow anymore, she's got less distance you can cover. Right, that makes sense.
No time to spare.
Wait, why is that? Oh, I can't call it in because she's standing in the zone. Damn it. Alright.
I need evac here!
One more turn, sir. I didn't realize you had to call in the zone first because you can't call it on top of someone, which is kind of silly and kind of makes sense at the same time.
Yeah.
well.
You know what the best areas in Dark Souls are, CJ? It's,
The ones where you get bad frame rates and you can't do anything?
No, it's even better than that. It's ones that are very small, narrow corridors. You constantly have to drop down and you can't get back up.
Ah, yes, they are amongst the best in fairness.
This area is entirely closed. I'm dropping down a lot.
Are any of those holes made for you?
Possibly. Oh Christ, not one of these guys again.
Returning to Avenger. Got it covered. Target locked. Getting out of here. I'm going.
Already there. Just in time.
Ready to boogie.
I just need a leaper to get out. And we're done.
Their friends come to help.
Menace 1-5, be advised, we've picked up hostile reinforcements inbound on your position.
Yeah, and we're out of here. It's fine.
My battle is over.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges detonating.
I'm always impressed by how great the explosion is from that little X4 charge we put down.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Apparently there was an R turret and an R pod on the map somewhere. I don't care, game. I don't care. We got out.
We won.
Yep. Mission accomplished is the words there. Like, if I got to take any of the corpses home, sure I'd go and find that R pod, but you know, when we get nothing for extracting, then no.
Recent attacks by dissident elements operating outside
So, we have the campaign just yet.
have done little to slow the progress of Advent's ongoing
Now we just have to see how badly we get bitten by not doing a grill op.
voluntary citizen emigration numbers are reported.
Watch as it turns into, like, you know, Avenger scanning times plus 50% for 2 years, and a UFO hunts the XCOM Avenger, and you know, the Chosen gets 6 times more powerful. I do find it kind of funny though that given my cheesing of the Snake King, that essentially he turned up, he had a real reaction was like, no, I'm going home, and he had another real reaction was like, I'm gone, bye.
I doubt we've seen the last of Fallen's little experiment, Commander.
Yeah, it's pretty
Let's
great.
stay on our toes.
So-
You could show up again at any time.
Does that mean now it can turn up on other missions, or does it just appear at other facilities?
I think no one can turn up on any mission now.
Okay.
Your troops performed admirably, Commander.
Yeah, I think it's
Destroying
because
that
I've unleashed
facility
it
will slow
on
the
the
aliens'
world.
development of the Avatar project and give us time to further establish the resistance movement.
You want to give me another experimental grenade?
Oh,
We do
wow.
have more grenade types.
That's a well-hidden bonfire.
As soon as we're finished,
And
Commander.
like, by well-hidden, I mean it's actually behind an illusory wall. That's just nasty. Oh god, I hate these nights.
Explosives being able to crit would be nice, but we can't really afford the supplies at the moment. Almost only to buy more Gauss and plasma weapon shortly.
You get backed up, son.
Having never stepped foot in one of the city centers, I've never actually...
Oh, thank God. Right, what's the scanning site? Alloys and crystals. You could probably use more of those for when the thing is up. But we're better off just expanding while we still can. 9 days to supply drop, so let's make contacts down this way and get towards another facility in case. Bomb squads. Experimental grenade and heavy weapon projects completed instantly. Yes, let's go get Australia's continent bonus, shall we?
Yeah, sounds pretty good.
Oh, double agent actually. That's way better. On every mission, there's a chance an advent unit will join the XCOM squad. Yeah, let's finish getting this continent, and then we'll go and get the explosion thingy. 80 intel to there. We need our radio relay anyway, so let's put a radio relay down here. 200 supplies. No, that's nice. Yeah, I get quarters. Quarters are good. My side troopers are gradually approaching the point where they have all the abilities, Joe. They can be so good.
Nice.
Especially since we now have plasma rifles for them as well. I did make one mistake early game that I kind of wish we could go back on. Is that I paired up Diver and Matt, who are both specialists, as bond mates. And then it means that most of the time I don't have a specialist to go on a mission because they'll be going on covert ops.
These chosen are constantly hunting us to try and recapture you, Commander, and are spreading terror throughout the resistance as they go.
Oh yeah, that's a bit of a
Pay
pain.
close attention
A little
to
bit.
each one as they gain more information about our plans.
Setting course for West Asia.
Oh, supply raid. Yes, let's do a supply raid. Oh, let's extract supplies. Alright,
Setting
fine.
course for the Mexican
Still, I need the
regional
alloys in the array room for the rest of the plasma weapons, so let's go do that. Plus, if you don't do a supply raid, the region gets lost, doesn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so Innerbait's still doing the bond training. Backup's free. Okay. Let's bring backup and Grant. And you know what? Let's bring Blue Dragon along. I know, so I want those guys to bomb first, don't I? So the go away. I'm just tired. Yeah, we don't want to have you tuck it out too badly. So who are you going to pair up with? You know what? Sure. Let's bring along 2 Psyops. We're up against the Warlocks. That may actually be the best possible plan. Do you happen to know, Joe, and if you don't, it's completely forgivable, if Solace breaks mind control?
Which one's Solace? That's like the protective shell thing, isn't it?
It's like the aura around you that gets rid of negative mental effects.
Oh, yeah, that does break my control from what I remember. So.
One other question for you, Joe. Do you have any preference for a name for your weapon?
Not especially.
I've called yours the Stucker for now, just because it gets things stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, make utility weapon to go with. You can't work with it. You've got power traveling, don't you? You don't have hot targeting. You just have grenades. Blasted dodge. I'll keep that for the temper, I think. You can have the medkit, so. Actually, no. Mary gets the warship because you get ball atomics. And ball atomics affects rockets, I think. Rocket launcher, plasma grenades, and plus one. It's fine.
Some good sounding explosions.
Yeah, I really need to try and get up to powered armor so I can get the heavy powered weapons and get a war suit, a stealth suit. I don't really like the ghost suit too much, but the war suits are so good.
Oh yeah, they're great. Yeah.
You know what, actually? Yeah, let's give you dodge. Actually, no. Where's the tanker?
Oh boys, you're definitely the boss of the area. You fucked up.
Can't lock the animation. Back up, you get the Talon runes. You can get some stealth up, just cases of use. And you can have a med kit. And you can have trace runes. Plenty of plasma grenades on everyone. We've got 2 shotguns, plenty of fast moving guys. We've got 2 slight operatives. That should be fine.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
We'll try and get as many supplies as we can, but since it's a stupid extract mission, we won't worry about it too much. Anything we get's a bonus. I really hate these kind of supply raids.
Yeah, they
get about half the rewards of the other one.
Yeah, I don't like them myself.
Our latest intel suggests Advent ran into problems while airlifting supplies from a secure depot in this area. We have an opportunity here to take advantage of their delay. Locate their supply crates and tag them with our transponders. Firebrand will pick up the signal and snatch the cargo. Advent forces are in the process of airlifting a number of supply crates out of this area, and we have an opportunity here to take a few for ourselves. Locate and mark the crates with transponders, and Firebrand will handle the rest.
Okay, back up here at the front line, so you move up.
Heading to that location. This thing looks ready.
Andromedans!
Something.
Is that an
Oh
environment
god.
suit? Maybe
Oh,
something
boy.
that can't handle our atmosphere?
I hate Andromedans so much.
I advise caution, Commander.
Yeah, they're a pain.
Yeah, and if we move forward even slightly, we're going to aggro them. So let's take cover at the top of this ridge, let's overwatch, and then everyone is going to shoot the crap out of them at the start of the next turn. So who's the most important people to shoot with?
On my way.
You guys have plasma rifles, probably you guys.
All right, I'll go.
Right, can you get to a position where you can shotgun them? No, you can't. That's a shame. Alright, you can just move up and be ready for next turn to be able to hit them hard.
Right, time to decide this boss though.
Is it one of the DLC bosses, Joe, or one you fought before?
DLC boss, yeah.
Cool.
Tired of waiting around. Come get some. I'm on it.
Affirmative. Covering line.
Okay, I don't even know what that attack is.
I gotta go with bad news.
Yeah.
Oh good, because of the high alert, Joe, the Warlock is teleported in on the first turn.
Nice. Very nice.
And what's he got now? He's got Beastmaster as well, so he can summon savage allies. He's an adversary of Templars, but my Templars on a covert op, so. He takes increased damage from explosions though. Oh boy, every single one of my people has a plasma grenade now. Yeah, come at me, bro. I really need to get rid of backup speed with the Chosen. It's a nuisance.
It's one of the Chosen. This mission just got a little more dangerous. Stay on
She
top
just
of
summoned
the
in a
position
boss
and try
from
to
the
take
base
it
game.
out.
Well, I mean, like, you didn't think it was going to be just one boss, did you, Joe?
Who's apparently just as strong as in the main game, so yeah, oh shit. I didn't die, but I very nearly died.
On the plus side, at least you're more powerful now than you were when you first fought that boss, right?
Adjusting aim.
No. Yeah, kinda.
Went off the armor.
God, this Andromeda's
But I've got NPC dudes
man.
that I've summoned into this fight, and they're just getting trashed as well. I don't even understand what's going on.
I will sacrifice you for the Elder's blessings.
She just teleports and then summons fireballs all on top of me, which explode, which is kinda nasty.
It sounds suboptimal is what I'm going to go with. Man, I wish I had Bombard. Alright, so. We probably don't want to use our Frost Bomb just yet. Especially since the Andromedan will unfrost when it becomes a new enemy. So if we
Okay, well, I've
use
killed the summon dude now.
Plasma grenades. Okay, so you can plasma grenade the Andromedon, get rid of his cover, get rid of the cover of the codexes and hit one of the codex. Do that.
Bombs away.
Okay, so we got rid
Oh
of
no,
two
is that
on.
another summon? Oh, she can resummon that dude. Great!
That sounds awesome, Joe. And not at all terrible.
No. I'm fairly sure I'm gonna die, but at least I know how to get here and find the summon signs. And I know that I'm gonna focus entirely on her and ignore this dude who's just killed me, but yeah. Well. That was way more intense than I expected.
Where can you grab to? If you get up to there, you can probably face off the codexes.
Throw in the hook.
Okay, Joe. Your time to shine.
Hell yeah, dude.
You're going to shoot everything in the face with a handgun.
This sounds great.
Yeah, it definitely won't backfire at all. Apparently there's one codex you can't see. I can't tell which one it is. It's the one behind the tree, the one with the most health. That's fine. Okay, so you're going to lightning hands the Andromedan. And then you're going to face. Then you're going to shoot your pistol once, and then you're going to face off.
Okay, so I got one.
I've got a lot of effigies so I can become human or what.
We all saw that thing go down. Now what the hell is it doing?
Your continued defiance of the Elders will only strengthen my resolve.
Another nice thing is that there's absolutely no enemies between, you know, me and the boss. You just drop down a whole bunch of things.
That is good, because you don't have to worry about running past 6 million things.
Particularly if
Okay,
they are
Joe,
absurd
you managed to kill
difficult.
the first half of the Andromedan and 2 codexes, so that's pretty good for one guy on his own.
Yeah, that's not a bad start.
Now we use
So I
one
like,
more
Jabulous.
Andromedan. Or we use the Andromedan shell and it leaves 1 codex. Who, if you manage to hit that, that will probably just kill it, will Yeah, plasma rifles for the win.
Oh, yeah, baby.
In the presence of a true master. Let me
And we
show
could
you
stasis the
my
Andromedan
power.
shell, but honestly we could probably just shoot it and it'd be fine. So the question is it going to be backup or is it going to be Brat who uses the codex? Backup has more useful abilities, so he will be the one to take a shot. I'm thinking I don't want to be I don't want to slash an Andromeda, do I? Do they relieve acid when they die or anything?
No, I think it's only when they move is when they drop acid.
Okay, that's fine. So. Okay, take that one. That'll do.
Kill confirmed. They're on to me. On Overwatch.
Okay, Advent forces have marked supplies for recovery. That's fine. I don't care again. And the Warlock summons some space zombies. Yeah, walk past the Blade Storm guy. Good idea.
Target down.
Well, both spectral zombies spawned in, tried to walk past backup, and died. So, GG,
Nice.
Warlock. Right. Run up Rat, see what you can see. Since you're the only concealed person now.
Oh, crap.
Not a problem. It's killing time.
Running! On my way. Got it covered. Ready to go. Here I come.
Joe, you can probably just stay up here and Overwatch, honestly.
Moving to Overwatch. Advent just airlifted out their first crate. We're gonna have to move.
Oh, one of my
fast if we
NPCs is
wanna
dead.
Get the rest.
Oh, good.
I wonder if this counts as a failed mission if you don't manage to get a single crate.
I'm not sure, mate.
I hopefully won't find out, but...
Yeah.
Right, Brat, keep moving up. Tell me what you can see.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Okay, so there has to be more bad guys on this map. There has to be. Where are they?
On the move.
Rolling out. Stepping off.
Oh, Christ.
Solid copy. Come get some.
Not dead yet. Shit,
yet.
gonna be dead though. No, I'm dead. Oh, dude, I was so close to killing her. I had like 3 or 4 hits left, and then she just summoned skeletons, which I haven't seen before, which just murdered everything. Which is not...
Oh, good shot, Joe. Cross the map.
I have eyes on the enemy.
If you grapple over there, Joe, you'll be able to see more things.
Grappling.
You are. You can see the other pod. Right, that's not what I wanted. Just Overwatch for now, so.
Affirmative. Covering now.
So if I'm not careful moving on, I activate that pod on the right as well, which we don't want to have happen.
It is clear.
That's not great for pickup, is it? It's just a regular box. Okay, so let's rocket launcher that pod. And don't hit Brat.
Launching.
My expectations for them were exceedingly low.
Oh.
Finally.
Can't quite reach your grenade, can you, Blue? Okay. Take a shot. Nice.
Hit the armor.
Damage. So whereabouts is the barrier and I can't cross to not trigger that pod? Okay, so you can start seeing the spectres around about there. So we can't go further right, we'll see the spectre. So if we go left, we could run and gun to there.
Going in for the kill. On the move.
Take it 5.
Something over here.
Nice.
Target disabled.
Okay, and he dropped the loot.
Moving. Where'd you want it? Closing on target position now. Come get some! Headed there now.
The Joan is just, the warlock is literally just standing where he spawned, and every 2 turns he summons some zombies.
That's pretty weird.
It's really
Can you
annoying
actually
as
see
well.
any of your dudes?
No, he spawned on the other side of the map. Oh, and he revealed
yeah,
my...
I don't think...
The zombie revealed my covert guy as well. Zombie.
Ah, that sucks.
Yep.
Because I don't think he actually starts engaging properly unless he actually sees someone. He'll just...
Yeah. And because he hasn't been moving towards us, he's not going to see any of us.
Yeah.
Let's So we got rid of one of the zombies, and we activated the Spectre, and we've got Heavy Mech, and Stun Lancer. Right, okay. So Sarah has stasis if things go badly. We also have a frost bomb we can use. We have 2 frost bombs in fact, but Matty probably had to run him down to be able to get to the position we could use him. We need to get away from that zombie because he's going to explode. We have to kill him because otherwise he'll explode and kill someone or hurt someone next turn. The Warlock's still on the other side of this goddamn building here, so he's still miles away. Backup doesn't have running gun available to use it last turn. Can he throw his axe? He can. So we can deal with the zombie with the axe. What does Joe see from his lofty goal? Oh, he has to reload.
Locked and loaded.
Never mind. Or you can give an advanced teamwork action to
The enemy should fear us.
Mandy. So then Mandy can use 3 turns. Or I could give him Mandy, give him the action to him, and then he would shoot. I'm a dumbass. Right. So we can move right away. We can use backup to axe the zombie question. I think they have like a 2-tile radius, so if we move to here, we can flank on the stun lancer and be safe from the zombie.
No problem, boss.
Sweet G flank. Yep, that's 1 stun lancer down.
Well, how about that?
The weakness of these minions only furthers the need for my presence here.
So you axe the zombie question. And you get an extra move from that from passive. Nice. So that means you don't even have to use running gun because you can just run up and you can shotgun the Spectre out into oblivion.
Solid copy.
Oh, you can't see the Spectre. Our side we drop it down. Okay, so you can shotgun the mech into oblivion. You could try and freeze bomb Spectre. Or we can stasis him if we can get money in. I imagine I probably can't stasis the Chosen, can I?
Heading out.
Okay, let's stasis the Spectre.
Nothing gets through.
Maddie, you've used up all your regular grenades. But Blue hasn't. I'm not going to be able to frag that though. You're too far of range. I mean... yeah, you're not going to be able to frag that. Not without moving into the open. In fairness, Tom's is dead, that's the main thing. Yeah, okay, if you move into the open and try and frag him, then backup can finish him. If backup can't finish him, we can frostbomb him anyway. So do that.
Let's do this.
You don't have to worry about being standing out in the open. Your enemy isn't going to shoot anything. There we go. Oh, you need to hit a pretty high quick to be able to kill that. I'm going to have to frostbomb him anyway.
That armor's tough. Running dry on ammo.
Now you can move twice.
What's
Maybe
over
just
there?
moving once. Yeah, okay, so we can frostbomb him. If we move up a second time, is there anywhere you can take cover at? Kind of there-ish?
I'm going.
Take a 74% chance to try and kill it, but I'm not going to risk that. Not on a heavy mech. Just frostbomb him. We'll deal with the rest of them next turn. They're too far apart to be able to cross-bomb both of them anyway, so they still have the stasis one. And all that's left is the Chosen. All these crates are just disappearing. 96% chance to just take the mech out. Sure, do that.
Big deal.
Indeed.
Confirmed. No rounds. Seems doable. Did you see that one?
There will be a reckoning for all of your offenses against the Elders, Commander.
Moving to
Man,
Overwatch.
the Warlock got really upset when I killed the Spectre. Like, everything else I murdered, he's like, yeah, these guys are rubbish. What can I do? You know, can't get the help these days.
Got it covered.
And then I killed the Spectre, and he's like, you know, there'll be a reckoning from the Elders for every one of your, you know, sacrilegious transgressions, Commander. It's like, whoa, were you friends with that Spectre?
Apparently, he was a good bro.
Yeah. Maybe he always got into coffee in the morning, you know? He'd always stop by Starbucks without being asked. Ah, the Chosen finally decided to walk forward slightly, which means he now sees.
Actually, that'll probably help.
Yeah, unless of course he gets attacked this turn, which he might.
We've got our shot at the Chosen. Let's make sure it counts.
It is nearly time for atonement.
Nope, he decided just to let me have a turn. That's good. Okay, so you can't see him, Joe, so that's not ideal. I may as well try frostbombing him, shouldn't I? Just to see what happens.
Yeah, give it a go. I can't remember if they do work on the Chosen or not.
Catch!
He is frozen.
Ah, that's good now.
It says a primitive attack, but it's like, sure, bro, you're frozen in place. You go ahead and tell me how primitive that is.
Good copy. Moving on target.
He's probably only frozen for like one of his turns though, as opposed to normally be 2 or 3.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, just grenade him. He takes more damage from explosions, so let's get rid of all his armor by just throwing every grenade we have at him. How basic. Yeah, plasma grenades are the most basic attack we have. Hang on, 50% crit is probably better, isn't it? Yeah, I'll do that.
Such audacity.
Joe, if you try grappling back over here, you might be able to see him. If you can't, you can just start running up. You can't. Go. Start running.
No need to ask twice.
Absolutely.
Let's get back up in our goal, sure.
I give you strength.
Oh, you can't see him. Dang it. Wow, that was a waste. Should have given it to Brax. Brax could have shot.
Will do. Scanning.
Thawed lost 1 action point. So yeah, they don't even get to stay frozen, Joe, but they lose one of their actions. Oh god, you summoned a chrysalid.
Oh wow. I didn't know you could summon crystalids.
If they get Beastmaster, they can summon savage allies, which apparently includes a chrysalid. And is that chrysalid's probably going to hurt someone badly now? I got to move, it didn't look like I got to attack. Also, I froze him. He lost an action point, and he still summoned an ally, moved, and then did Mind Scorch on 2 of my guys.
Yeah, they're pretty nonsense.
I wonder if there's a mod for the PC version where you can have it chosen in your squads, because that would probably be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice.
One down, thousands to go.
Thankfully, because I had the PsyOps guys nearby, that Mind Scorch did literally nothing. Because they just like, yeah, it's cool. Seen some of that before, bro. Okay, Maddie, you're out of grenades. You're gonna have to start shooting with your gun. I know it's a bad idea and all, but get back up. You got one more grenade on Brat, so let's get rid of his cover and let's take him out of this beam. I got like 6 boxes that was 12 or 14, so that wasn't ideal, but still better than literally nothing.
I'd say we owe our people a break after taking down that chosen commander. I doubt it'll be long before we see that thing again, though.
16 enemies.
Years of peace and prosperity will not be undone by the reckless actions of a few misguided dissidents today. We stand with the elders, trust in their wisdom, and we shall overcome this crisis.
Elders chosen are incredibly resilient. Despite our victory over them today,
We
still
yeah,
have
sense.
much to learn if we wish to destroy them permanently.
Yeah, get running gun, please, Brat. See them more useful. $108 supplies, 17 crystal, 36 alloys. That's not the worst, I guess. We got some stuff. Take you off the infirmary if you're not doing anything. Put you on the proving grounds. We didn't get any more cores from that, did we? No, we did not. That's fine. Overaction completed. Good stuff. The avatar is now reduced by 5 from max. That's more breathing room than I needed before. Okay, so what can we do now? Improve combat intelligence, get supplies. Hey, supplies isn't the worst. Locate the strongholds, increase faction influence, get intel. Form soldier bond, recover loot, facility leads. Okay, strongholds. You know what, let's get the chosen warlock stronghold going. Who can I send? Let's promote Fury first.
I don't mince words when it comes to aliens, and the skirmishers are no different. I don't trust them, and I don't like sending my people out hand in hand with them. That said, they're definitely loyal to the commanders, and they can put up a hell of a fight.
Let's send Fury. Who's Fury paired with again? I do wish there was slightly better ways of doing some of this stuff for doing soldier bonds, just because occasionally it can be kind of annoying trying to remember who's paired with who. You're with Bulldog. You can have a backup for Bratman. Can stop you from getting captured.
We will begin the covert action immediately, Commander.
Beam cannons are still floating out.
Setting course for Sector 15, West Asia. Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Oh, you finished your bond training as well. Go do that. Oh, supply drops for instant. That's pretty good. Advent units have a chance to enter Overwatch after being revealed.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
Leading the resistance is a daunting task, Commander. But your efforts so far have left many wondering if we have made the right approach. We will have to do better. It won't be long now, for your secrets flow to me as easily as the Elder's blessed power.
My training, my focus, all of my efforts have been rewarded.
Having troopers carry more explosives is always bad. That's fine. There's a retaliation juicing. Okay. The effect of all weapon modifications increased. Sure, that seems like the most useful thing there.
We obey.
Don't need 300 supplies right now. Gas bomb. Oh, that's rubbish.
I have already learned a great deal about your methods, Commander. And soon, I will reclaim you and all that you have taken from the Elders.
We completed our research in remarkable time, Commander.
Yeah, okay, do
I
the
agree.
encryption.
That is an important task, Commander.
Commander?
Can I afford my beam cannons? Can. Sure, get that.
Dad sacrificed the only thing he had left to get this ship off the ground. And I...
You led them down this path, Commander. And now your friends are going to pay the price.
She was tired, she wasn't doing anything. Well, let's bring on... Yeah, let's go. Internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. I'll get better than internet. Interesting, isn't it? Not going back up. You get corrected on that sound perhaps.
Well, finally killed the boss, CJ. Took me like 6 attempts, but I did it.
As long as you do it, Joe, that's the main thing.
Yeah, man. Didn't take me all that time. I had to disappear for like 5 or 10 minutes between though. to deal with something, but no.
That's fair. But the main thing is you did it.
Yeah. That was pretty challenging. Apparently that wasn't the final boss of the DLC, like I thought it was.
So you got more mans to kill. That's always good.
Indeed.
Two frost bombs, a bunch of plasma grenades. I'm really worried about the incendiary grenades or the gas bombs. I don't remember them being that useful. The incendiary grenades haven't been useful because everything's been immune to body fire. And after this retaliation, I'll probably take the break to go get lunch myself.
Good plan.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Advent's so-called peacekeepers are hitting one of the resistance camps in this area, and they're taking out civilians and fighters alike. We're deploying to protect as many people as we can. Secure the site and take out any hostile forces still threatening.
Hopefully this is one of the ones where I have the friendly resistance troopers. They're always more fun.
Yeah, always great. Oh, apparently you go straight into another boss fight. Okay.
Hopefully you don't have to beat them both at one time, Joe.
No, oh god. This boss moved and took away like half of my health bar.
Does it have Thorn's armor, Joe?
Apparently.
One of those chosen is leading an assault on the resistance encampment in this area.
Oh, it can fly.
Our
Great.
people are doing what they can to fight back.
It can fly
Yeah,
and
that
nuke
was-
the entire arena,
Civilians
apparently.
trapped nearby.
Jesus.
There's a group of
Oh,
resistance
that doesn't sound
soldiers
ideal.
hunkered down not far from your position. Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces.
You can't grapple to that roof ahead of you. No.
It's got what sounds like good music, but I can't really hear it over all the stabbing and exploding sounds.
Sounds pretty cool. Okay, Sonia, go see what you can see.
I am at your service. My life is in your hands.
Okay, so there's no bad guys visible at the moment. That's
Why?
odd.
How did it? Okay, I need to change my weapon mid-fight because somehow it just broke it. Oh god!
Are you fighting a
Where's
rust
my
monster,
backup?
Joe?
Apparently, like, what did it do? I don't know.
Oh, there's a pod. Cool.
I have sight
It's
beyond.
an Andromedon right on top of us. That's fine. Where's this going?
But one of my NPCs is dead. Shit.
Rip that guy. Oh, I need to turn. I forgot I didn't get the stupid ability. I wanted to broken age at the end of the turn. And the worst of XCOM, Joe, I don't remember the abilities my mans have.
Yeah, it's a real pain.
Confirmed.
Okay, just freeze them both. We'll take his turn to get into position so we can murder them next turn.
Whatever you say.
That one should be more potent. Extra.
Deploying grapple.
Good to go.
Got it.
Yeah, without having frost grenades here, Joe, this would have been a terrible, terrible situation. Because we activated an Andromedon Codex around the corner from our starting position, so nobody could really see them.
Pretty bad. Yeah, that doesn't sound good
Oh,
at all,
good,
mate.
chrysalids. Chrysalids are also here.
I will always find you.
Oh no, I died. Shit.
Rip.
Oh, that's annoying. I was so close to killing it. Right. I don't know what it did to my weapon.
Oh wow, the resistance guys have got much better guns now somehow. Their assault rifles are dealing 6 damage instead of 2.
I know they become utterly absurd. Like they scale up with your tech level somehow. It's weird and great.
So because I have plasma rifles now, they've got assault rifles that have plasma rifle damage?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because that's kind of awesome, honestly. So now 2 chrysalids, and still an Andromedon, and still a Codex to deal with. If you pistol him twice, that'll kill him. It might. Yeah, just shoot him once with your rifle. That'll kill him.
Okay, I've got like 10 repair powders. I've got them from the entire game. I'm just gonna put them in my hotbar for this fight. So I'm gonna need them.
Since it's able to break everything you own.
Yeah. Apparently it's like super hard. So like, it just does a lot of durability damage to your weapons.
Ah, I see. Are you trying to kill a rock, Joe?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Oh, we got dual strikes.
My goodness.
Yeah, this is going to help us significantly. Dual strike that Andromedon shell out of existence.
How many repair powders fix broken knocking? Do I have any souls? Oh, I have one. I can go repair. I'm kind of annoyed I died there because he was really close to death. So I'm sure I will not have that much luck the next time.
Your next one won't be anywhere near as close, Joe, but in the one after that you'll get him.
It fixed my spear.
Okay, so it still leaves a problem of a chrysalid, the shell, and the codex. I'll probably just go up and shut the codex. So if we axe this shell, deal with that problem.
Got eyes on me.
And you can just walk up. You don't even have to use your run and gun because of the fact you've got the classic remote. And hopefully crit the codex out of the distance. Yep. Good job.
Target neutralized.
And that means then these guys are free to help with the chrysalid.
Sure thing.
Can you just no lance the chrysalid? You can. Alright, just do that. Oh damn, the no lance is awesome.
It is.
And then you should be able to just kill that chrysalid with that, can't you? Yeah, you got a stock, so like any miss will kill it. Done. Okay, everything's dead.
Resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors. There's a large group of
On
civilians
to the next set
pinned
of
down
civilians.
within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast. We
You
need to
take
get
two
in there before
rocket
the
things.
aliens slaughter those people.
Getting a little toasty here.
I will reposition. Moving as ordered.
You can't see anything up there. Okay. Oh wow, it's a big building. They're probably on the other side of it.
Reloading weapon. Stepping off.
Copy that.
Move there in case you can get a good shot on something next turn. So if you don't, you might be able to just repel off the watchtower and get a good line of sight on something.
Solid copy.
Everything else just keep dashing up. I also love how a tiny little wooden picket fence is worth half cover, despite the fact you could just, you know, shoot someone through the gaps, or just, you know, have your plasma weapons go through the tiny bit of wooden cover.
It's pretty funny, really.
XCOM is very much a kind of game where you can't really stop to think about those sorts of things because the whole thing just starts to fall apart. Also, what is up with your line of sight this game, Sonia? You can't see anything. They're like tiny little rocks, and she's like, yep, that's a line of sight walker, can't see anything.
Volk says I am to obey. You will never hide from me.
Okay, so there's a berserker and two chrysalids over there. They're way away, so that's fine. Yes, I'm just a good distance away from them. They probably won't see her. They might, probably won't, since she's chatting. Oh, and you can start shooting at them already. Alright, so if we get up on top of that tower, it's probably going to be the best thing to do here.
That's just cheating. You're not allowed to turn your head backwards to do an attack.
Is it an owl you're fighting?
No, it seemed like a bug because like the thing was facing away from me, but the fire just came backwards out of its head.
You know, if you overwatch, you'll be able to open up in that pod when they get discovered. Or when they start moving towards resistance. Clear for an auto order, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I gave an auto order.
I run. Got it covered.
Oh, god damn, I died.
Ah. Were you closer or further away this time?
Further away this time.
I mean, in fairness, you're still learning its attacks. Like, you didn't know previously that it could turn its head backwards to attack you.
Yeah. Normally I use 2 of my repair powders. And I don't like using things.
Oh, lovely shot there, man. Lovely shot. Okay, so it's activated the Berserker. Almost killed one of the crystals. Almost. Because that brought that pod closer, now the resistance guys can start shooting at them. They already killed one of the chrysalids for me.
Nice.
The resistance activity is the best. Like, if I could reliably know that the resistance mission was going to be one of these, I'd like reliably bring along like just a team of squaddies, just to hang out and just let them do the work and get a ton of XP first. Okay, so there's another pod with another muton together as well. The resistance is now shooting at that. That's fine. We'll take care of the first pod first.
Okay then. Take 3 on this fine.
Yeah, 3rd time's a charm, Joe. You will no longer be surprised by him turning his head backwards to kill you.
Yes.
Well, I might as well take the pistol out.
You know that was good.
Okay, no one else can actually see the Berserker though. The Berserker might be able to kill some of the civilians. Just because nobody can shoot them.
Oh, I've got like 250 arrows. I can clink away with arrows.
Always a sound strategy.
At least if I run out of repair powders, you know, at some point.
Yeah.
Utilizing hook.
Yeah, take him out. Oh, free action as well.
Give me a resupply. As you order, Commander.
At least one of those civilians could be a faceless as well. Probably 2. I think there tends to be 2 on missions from here right now. Okay, the air pod is a Berserker and 2 Mutons. That's more scary than the first pod for sure. Mutons are definitely scarier than Chrysalids, right, Joe?
Yeah. You can't melee them. So.
And also, you know, Mutons can shoot you from far away.
This is true.
place for you to go now.
Apparently the last pod is activated now. I don't really know what activated them, or if it's just a timer based thing because of the last pod on the map. Because they definitely can't see any of us. There's a codec. There's another pod. Jesus, there's 5 pods.
That's quite a few, man.
Yeah. I'm really glad these resistance guys were able to step up. I do wish they'd stop shooting at codexes though, and making more of them.
You can never escape my sight.
So now I've got 2 codexes, 2 berserkers, and 2 mutrons to deal with, thanks to the resistance activity. Good job, guys. I mean, they've softened them up for me. They've shot them a little bit, but still, you know. They got to learn about focus fire techniques.
Yeah.
Alright, so how bad of a situation is this?
God damn, this is like the last boss of Thunder Roll or something that just flies around. He stopped flying, it's really annoying.
Reloaded.
Right, so take that codex out of the picture.
Well, how about that?
Okay, so you can remote start a car and kill some resistance people, or you can remote start a car and kill no one. Not the best use of remote start, so. There's probably going to be a faceless in amongst these civilians as well if I try and go in and deal with that berserker. The Neutons are still pretty far away, so they're not going to be able to do much this turn. We can move up, freeze the berserker on the ground floor, and deal with the one inside. So we only have 2 people to deal with that. It's not going to be enough people. Yeah, that was going to just hang back, let the resistance guys plink away and lose 1 or 2 civilians, but not lose my guys. I'm more inclined to do that.
Moving out. Good copy. Moving on target.
Oh god.
What happened?
Bad things.
Heading out.
They dominate the berserker. 70% chance. Yeah, do that.
Fucking I finally killed it.
Nice work, Joe. So the third time was a
I ran
charm.
out of healing. Yeah, I ran out of healing things, and like right near the end, it hit me with toxic, and I was like, spazzing out trying to use my heal spell. And then, like, I thought, screw it, I just put up my bow and just started firing arrows, clinking away. I didn't finally kill it.
The hell are you doing, Resistance Clear? The civilians are not saved. Civilians are not saved at all. Okay, Joe, I just tried to dominate a Muton Berserker and it triggered the saved civilians thing.
That's weird.
And apparently there's still another 15 civilians to save.
Wow, that's quite a few.
Like, apparently we've so far saved 12 of 6 to save to make sure you don't lose, and there's still 15 more to save, Joe.
I need to reload.
I think I bugged it out a little bit by trying to dominate that Berserker. Yeah, kill the bullets. No bullets is what it is. Okay, so we can only freeze one of the Berserkers, so that's not ideal. Or we could kill one
Yeah,
of
it
the
definitely
Berserkers.
sounds like you've got some strange bugs happening there with that dominate.
Alright, let's go and... If we don't hit crit, well, we don't kill him. Alright, frost bomb the Berserker outside, and hopefully the Berserker inside that's surrounded by civilians will decide to kill a civilian. That still leaves one Berserker and 2 Mutons with actions. Which isn't great, but I don't really know what else I could do there. Oh no, the Mutons are grenading me! Apparently my Psyops is immune to alien grenades.
Interesting.
It just said immune.
That's weird, but okay.
Commander, Advent isn't backing off. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the
Resistance guy, remove the Muton's Overwatch for me. Rip, Resistance guy.
Oh boy.
Oh, he didn't die! He just took a Muton shot for 5 damage and didn't die, Joe.
Nice.
I want these Resistance guys on my team.
I know, they're amazing.
Okay, Resistance guys, stop moving towards the car that you just put on fire, because you'll have a bad time if you continue to stand next to it. Yes, that's it, run away from the car. Well, they managed to kill one of the Berserkers, so that's a good start, Resistance guys. Also, if this remains bugged out like this and I save 26 people, that's going to help my my income quite a bit.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be pretty sweet.
Also, this Muton's apparently invincible. Like 4 Resistance guys took a shot at him and none of them were able to hit him. Okay, what can we do now? Okay, so none of our guys are next to that car that's ready to explode, are they? No, they're not. Well, remote start will certainly kill the Muton. Will it kill anyone else I care about? No, it won't. Okay, remote start the car, so.
So easily set aflame.
What kind of cars are the cars in the XCOM universe, Joe? Are they nuclear powered? Because that was a pretty big explosion.
Yeah, they explode really good. Right, well that's the first DLC done.
And was it worth the effort of playing through all of the rest of the game so far, Joe?
Yeah, that one's pretty good. That's quite fun. Like the last boss was cool. Quite tough.
Good
But the second last boss was ridiculously hard. At least for me, because I'm bad at these games. But,
Oh, my frost green through. That's good to know. Let's use a rocket launcher on this Muton. and you get a clear shot. Okay, that's all the pods dealt with, apart from one berserker who's frozen. So that should make the faceless wake up. There we are, right on cue. Was that just one faceless though? That's kind of weird. I thought there'd be more. And we can almost one-shot the faceless with our magnetic sniper rifle. Can't wait to get the last one.
That's pretty great.
Okay, so the thing is, we might not be able to kill both the faceless and the berserker this turn. We could soul answer, can we? And still kill him down. Soul answer the next turn. What we could do is we can inspire. I move back up, can he still shoot at the berserker? Blade Storm only triggers on things that are entering melee range, doesn't it? Enter or attack from melee range. Okay. So if I move back up to next to the faceless,
On my way.
and then shoot the berserker, then when the faceless tries to attack anyone, or back up, then back up will murder it.
I think if the face attacks, it won't trigger.
Yeah, I looked at the tooltip and it says enters or attacks from melee range.
Oh, okay, yeah, nice. That's good then.
Yes, it is. Okay, and then soul fire the berserker to end it.
You are vulnerable.
I mean, the faceless may also decide to just kind of try and walk away from backup to attack a civilian, but it should work out as long as backup doesn't miss. And backup didn't miss.
Yeah.
Hostiles pacified.
Civilians rescued 18 of 19. Not too bad.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Stressed. Right, I'm going to go and throw some one-shot and then come back and continue with this campaign. And I think when I come back, once the 18 who are just on that mission have recovered their will, we should go and kill the assassin before she gets any stronger.
That's a good idea.
An increase to this month's recruitment quotas. Citizens are encouraged to voluntarily visit their nearest recruitment center. Remember, only together can we build a...
It's always satisfying seeing a successful shot percentage of 100%. Actually, before I send them on the Chosen mission, what I should do is I should put back up in the infirmary and get rid of his fear of the Chosen, so I can bring him along, because he is my best ranger.
That's a good idea.
Our friend from the Resistance is becoming one of our most trusted veterans. It's a
Oh, back up got lightly wounded for 12 days, though. Never mind, I guess we'll put the engineer in the infirmary for a while. He just became colonel as well.
Hello, Commander.
Yep, don't need to supply drop, thanks. Reduce contact cost. That makes your next thing cost no intel, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we could use it. Can't we get? We would save us 40 intel.
Reapers
I
out
think.
to, Commander. I've heard
Yeah, we don't really need that then. Because everything would cost 40 intel. You're essentially getting 40 intel from the scan, which takes how long to complete? 8 days. Yeah, I don't need intel that badly. But what I could do is, if I'm out of finish making contact up here and get the double agent perk, I can make contact at another region and then save 80 intel by getting the 8 days thing. But it's probably going to be gone by that time. Yeah, get void rift.
Together, we have succeeded in our task.
Good.
Our unified resistance continues to learn a great deal about these chosen that pursue us. My followers grow increasingly reverent of your
The temporal resistance orders seem really bad.
Really bad. Opportunity for you to assign us new orders, Commander.
Our influence with the resistance factions.
What did you do again? I forget.
Well, just any of the ones I've gotten from so far, it's like +2 power to the Avenger, which admittedly is useful at the moment, and like lightly wounded soldiers can be sent into combat. It's like, no. Skirmishers can counter the chosen activity. It's not that big of a deal. Getting more power. We'll have a lab, so that's no use. Just getting resistance contacts +1 seems like it's probably the best thing I can go for here at the moment. I can unlock the chosen stronghold mission and just move on. You know what? It's only a couple of days for the resistance contacts. Let's get that. Joe's still tired. Same dog. Yeah, I don't want him getting captured.
Understood, Commander. My followers will appreciate the support of your soldiers.
We've located the Elder's Hunter, actively working in this region, Commander.
Okay, so then Bomb Squad is probably going to be more useful than Rapid Collection. There's a facility down there. Do we have access to any facilities at the moment if things go bad? We don't. There's 2 in Europe, there's 1 in South America, but we don't have any direct access to that, so if we go for Australia then we'll get perk and we'll have access to facility in case we need it. Let's do that.
Setting course for the Indonesian zone.
I'm not gonna get caught out like I did last time. 3 bloody pips in 3 days.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations.
The Shadow Chamber. Hollow Planar Construction. Reduce the cost of the upgrade by 50%. How much does that cost? The events?
New objective.
Having developed a greater understanding of the aliens' encryption methods, we can now construct a facility designed specifically to analyze any materials we recover related to their Avatar project. I would suggest we begin.
So for 5 days research, we can save 60 supplies.
I am ready to
you're
begin
alright,
on
thanks.
your order, Commander.
Let's get the storm done.
The science is eager to begin, Commander.
And are any engineers free? We're still healing up. We can take off resistant contact for now, can't we? Yeah, we got 8. That's fine. So let's start building the shadow chamber. We can afford it. Oh no, we can afford it, we have no money. Next supply drop isn't for 15 days. Oh, we don't have anything we can sell. Let's go to the black market
Your
first.
efforts have become well known to the people of this world, but I am afraid you bring them nothing but false hope, Commander.
We need our 86 supplies to be able to do the thing we need. It's probably worth 40 intel. Yeah, we need the supplies. We know we're going to have room to contact in our 2 regions anyway, so sure.
Commander, we might have to do some cleaning, but we've still got room to grow here. We should consider building some new facilities.
And what should we be building new facilities right now, Shen?
Setting course for Indonesia.
My income for next supply drop, Joe, is 420.
Very nice.
I couldn't have done that if I tried.
Commander, there were a few wounded during the latest covert action. But after a few days' rest, everyone will be ready to get back out there.
Hidden Reserves 2 would probably be the most useful thing I could put on from then, just to avoid having to get more engineers or spend money on power supplies. But I'd rather do something actually more useful. I'm getting a lot of supplies from the drops, so maybe getting popular support too would be really good. You know what, we should go and do this. And get the room to put that on. Mobility +1, don't worry about that. Okay, Matt and Diver, you guys are going to go, and then you've got the 6-day boost. And we'll send a sergeant. Send Brack with it.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Backup is recovered from his injury, so let's get rid of that negative trait. Should be grow up soon, shouldn't it? Okay, so we can get ourselves another engineer, which would actually be kind of handy now, just for you to be able to get more resistance comms and counter a hidden dark event. We can get 195 supplies and stop Advent from carrying explosives. Or we can get some intel and get rid of enemy tech and silent defender doubled. Another engineer would be nice, but honestly they might be idle for a while because we don't really have anything for them to do apart from resistance comms. And we're already juggling someone between that and between the infirmary as needed. Hidden event being countered would probably be good, but you know what? I think getting 200 supplies and stopping Advent troopers from carrying grenades will probably be the best thing. Although, given we're able to kill everyone before they're able to target us, they're not really going to be throwing any grenades on us, are they? We don't need supplies that badly, because if we do, we just go get the supplies from the turn drop. You know what? Oh, no, wait. The silent transmitter one for the engineer is a sit rep, is surgical. Squad size is limited to 3 soldiers. Fuck that.
Setting course for India.
Yeah, as much as I'd want to do that one to solve a hidden dark event more, I'm not doing a mission where I'm sending in 3 guys, because that is just a recipe for disaster.
Usually it's just mostly sneaky missions you can get in and get upgrades with.
Yeah, but
that difficult.
It's too risky for me. I could send in 3 weak guys, but then I may as well just go and do a different mission because I'll probably fail. Like, I don't have the confidence in my abilities to be able to do that.
There's usually like a lot less dudes in there though, because it's 3 months.
Oh, you're still tired. You ready to go? This will bring Joel. Bring the Reaper. Since GP's still tired. Reaper's tired, but shit's okay, because most of us going to be scouting. You bring the tent for You bring the tent for it, and we could bring on the sides. Solve that problem. Oh, you're tired. Show me that on the main menu though. Two sharpshooters is probably no sharpshooters. Eat the exosuits. Eat the flex bombs. Maybe I'll have a new book. And these blue clips. 2 snipers, scouter, Templar, a grenadier, and a side. We should be fine. Go. So, while this loads, I'm going to go downstairs and throw something in the oven and come back and stop. And have lunch, and then come back and play more. More XCOM. A whole day of XCOM.
Hell yeah.
Given a prime opportunity to disrupt Advent's operations and delay their current plans. One of their field commanders has decided to tour the actual field, and we're going to make sure he never leaves there alive. Once you hit the ground, find our target and eliminate him as quickly as possible.
The other thing I have to remember, Joe, is like that surgical strike one was to disable a psionic transmitter. So even if there was like a possibility for stealth stuff, that one has a timer start as soon as you land. It'd be way more difficult.
Yeah.
Like the one I'm on just now is one where you have to kill the field commander. Like if it'd been one of those ones, I'd have had no trouble with that as a sit rep one, because I could just sneak around, find the commander, kill him and get out.
That makes sense.
But for now, I'm going to save and quit, take a break, get some lunch, then come back and play more XCOM. So in the interim, thanks for watching, the people who joined, and if you want to see more, subscribe or just keep an eye out for my name, because I'm going to be streaming again in about maybe 45 minutes. Pardon me. So yeah, let's play some more XCOM all day.